sejahtera. So in this video, we covered the last part of our tutorial question. So we covered question number 14 and 15. Question number 14, they give you a circuit, okay, that shows a sensor that used in an earthquake. And they did give you the dimension of the wire here, such as the radius, the length, and the resistivity. So the first question, they want to calculate the potential difference between A and B. So if I want to find my VAB here, obviously I need to find my resistor over here first, resistance. Once I have the values of R, I can use a formula like V equals to R over R plus R multiplied with V. Okay, so this V is, let's say, across A and B, and this would be my A and B as well. So AB, and this is the other side, yang 1 ohm tu. Okay, and this is just the terminal voltage. So first thing first, I'm going to find the values of RAB first. So to do that, I can use the formula of resistivity, which is equals to RA over L. Okay, once I can rearrange this one into R equals to rho L over A, and I can substitute all the values there. Make sure you change to SI unit. Okay. Okay, press your calculator. Don't forget that you have a square here. So down here is actually because this one a wire, you will expect that the cross-sectional area will be a circle. So it will be pi r square. And you press your calculator, you should get 1.8. That one is for the resistor of AB. Okay, this is the AB. And then if I want to find my VAB, I can use the formula that I showed you just now. So I label this one as my C, okay, so that it is easier for me to represent with a symbol. So I will write RAC, okay, bracket, and multiply with the voltage terminal. I just write that as a V. Okay, substitute the values, which is 1.80, RAB is 1.8 plus 1 down there, and multiply with 5. The 5 is actually from the terminal voltage there. So press your calculator, you should get 3.2 V. Okay, now they want to find the length of the wire increases. So this one settled already. The next question B, they want you to find what if the length of the wire increases. State and explain the effects on the potential difference between A and B. So what happened when the length over here increase? There's two methods to explain this one. One, you can relate with the resistance formula here. What happened when L increase, R increase, and here is increase, and this one is increase as well. So what I'm going to show you here is that I'm going to write the similar equation like this, but in terms of L. Okay, the formula would be like this from the equation VAB equals to LAB over LAB plus LAC. So instead of R, I'll write it here as L. So formula ni memang wujud, so I just use the formula. So if LAB increases, you will expect VAB also increases. Okay, this one I'm just going to write this one as RAB. Okay, so for question number 15, they state here that a potentiometer. So in this case, immediately you know that this one is about potentiometer. That's why I already draw this one, the table down here. And by now, you should be able to differentiate between potential dividers, such as in question 14, and potentiometer, such as in this question. Even if didn't state it like this, you should be able to determine based on the circuit here. Okay, so the driver cell has EMF of 2 volt its internal resistance is negligible. The slide wire AB is 1 meter, from here to here is 1 meter, and resistance is 5 ohm. When the galvanometer, so the resistance is actually from A to B. So when the galvanometer is balanced, the length AJ is 65.5 cm. So AJ is there when it is balanced, and some students they get confused when instead here is balanced, the PK balance tu sebagai baki. So sebab tu sometimes student tak ada buat yang ni. No, balance tu actually comes from the balance galvanometer here. So that means the galvanometer is pointing right in the middle where it is actually equals to 0. In that case, VAJ will be equals to V thermocouple. So the question want you to calculate the V thermocouple. So basically we can simply calculate VAJ. So this is the concept of potentiometer. Okay, so 65.5 is actually from A to J. Just write it over there. And then the whole length AB is actually 1 meter long. I changed everything to cm. Obviously you can use meter, but if you use cm, because this is basically a ratio, you still get the answer, but final answer will be in cm. So I'm going to leave it in cm in this case. Okay, so if you want to do this table, first thing first, like I told you before, you should write V, R and L. Okay, on this side it will be driver, and the first row will be driver, the second row will be the longest part here, which is AB. It depends on the what level over here lah. In this case, the question level AB, so this one will be AB as well. Okay, down there is the one that we want to find, AJ. Okay, kalau ada banyak lagi, then it will be a different point lah. Ada tambah bawah ni, tambah lagi. So in this case, it just have one position, so that one will be AJ. Okay, and then you simply cross this one, because you know that this one you don't have to fill out with anything. Okay, so for the driver, which is for the first loop, driver ni untuk loop yang atas tu, the whole thing here. So the total potential here would be 2 volt. That's why I write it over there as 2. That was driver drive tu memandu. Okay, here R here will be equals to this part plus this part. Okay, because we are talking about the first loop. So the first loop includes 500 ohms and whatever the resistor over here, which is 5 lah. So 500 plus 5, you get 505. Okay, so VAB, if you don't have any resistance over here, you can use this one as the same with driver. That means across here is the same with this one lah. If there's no 500 ohm ni, ataupun tak ada resistor langsung, hanya ada resistor dekat sini. But here in this case you have this one, so you couldn't write this one as 2. Kalau tulis 2 memang salah. Okay, so this is the tricky part lah. Ramai student salah kat sini. But instead you gonna have to label that as an unknown. Kita tak tahu pun sebenarnya nilai dia, sebab dia ada 2 resistor in series. So macam kamu pakai potential divider macam tu lah. Tapi for now we leave it as VAB. Okay, the resistor from A to B will be 5 ohm. So that one is given in the question. The length is 100 cm. And then the VAJ is the one that we want to find. That was the V thermocouple. Okay, the length here is 65, given from the question as well. And the R here we don't know. So again I'm gonna put as unknown. RAJ. Okay, now you have all the values. So how am I going to solve this one? Is basically I want to find VAJ. Okay, so ada banyak cara actually. I can use this part. Okay, I can find this one, and then I can use this part to find this one, and then I can solve with this part. Okay, tapi itu banyak step. Okay, one of the best thing about the table is that you can simply skip this one. You can ignore, you can rapatkan dia ke sini. So I can find my AB first here using this value here. I can use VAB over 2 equal with 5 over 505. I can find my VAB. Once I found that one, I can relate these two, VAJ over VAB, and equate with this one, 65 upon 100. So this part is when you can skip this one. Okay, dia boleh jump. Okay, it doesn't have to be right next to it. Sama juga macam ni, kalau saya nak buat sini dengan sini and sini dengan sini pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Depends on the situation. So I'm gonna find the VAB first. VAV over 2 equals to 5 over 505, and then press your calculator, you should get 0.0198 volt. Okay, that one is values for VAB. So I think I'm gonna replace that one as 0.0198 in the table here. Okay, and now I can solve this part. So it will be VAJ over 0.0198 equals to 65.5 divided by 100. Again, just press your calculator. You should get VAJ equals to 0.013 volt. And this one is actually equals to thermocouple. Okay, I think that's all for this chapter 3 tutorial. So if you have any question, feel free to WhatsApp me, to PM me, or to ask me directly. Okay, thank you.